Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we are going for a beer from Northern Monk. Which one is this one? It is Tropical World Smoothie IPA. And I could have sworn that Black Was Blue that I'd already reviewed this beer. In fact, I know I did, but I've lost the video. So we've got another one to do again. So it's not a true first impressions. This is just a good roundup, hopefully anyway, of what I think of the beer as a whole. What can I tell you about it? Well, it is a tropical smoothie type influenced IPA that weighs in at 6.2% ABV. It's available in your local Tesco and Northern Monk, but from Tesco it's only £3 a can. And it says, what does it say? Does it say much at all? I can't remember. Well, we got the usual ingredients list. We've got the water, malted barley, oats, wheat, and lactose in this one. That's important because it is a milkshake IPA. You've got mango puree, pineapple puree, passion fruit concentrate, hops, and yeast. So you've got a plethora of things to make it all things fruity and juicy and delicious. Let's crack it open and see what we've got in this one. So we're going to pour into the Northern Monk glass. The pour is, as per, hazy, pale, and well carbonated. There we have. So let's get rid of a few of those bubblies. There we go. So we have a hazy sort of golden beer with a good finger and a half of white head that's quite tight and compact, and it is well carbonated, and this beer has highlighted the fact that I didn't clean this glass 100% to my standard. But yeah, so that's your beer. It looks good, does it not? It does look kind of hazy. It looks typical of a milkshake IPA of this particular beer. I've had it before, like I say. So it looks consistent with what I've had before. We've got no issues with canning here. It's all good. Let's have a whiff. It's big and fruity. It is big fruit. There is kind of tangerine going on in a big way. That's the prominent aroma up front. You then get pineapple. You then get mango. There is a tiny hint of something sharp in the background that could well be the passion fruit. But up front, it is pure fruit. You know, there's no real malt in the aroma. No aroma of malt whatsoever. It's a little bit of hop, not a lot, but it is all fruit forward on the nose. Let's have a taste. You could be forgiven for thinking that you're drinking fruit juice. Not beer, fruit juice. It is prominently juicy. It's prominently fruity. It is uber refreshing and dangerously so because it's 6.2% of joy in a glass. It's one that you could just sit and knock back and really not think you're drinking beer, like I say. There's a very, very subtle bit of bitterness on the back end, and it's so subtle you blink and you miss it. It is very, very sweet, very fruity, very juicy, as I've said. The more you drink, the more you get the passion fruit come through. And it is in a slightly sharp sort of element to the beer. Passion fruit in its nature is a sharp flavour, and it just hits you right at the back of the tongue. You know, just a tiny bit. So, yeah. There is a little element of thickness in the body. Not a huge amount. The delivery is smooth. There's a little bit of a tingle on the tongue. The finish, understandably sweet. And fairly long lasting, to be fair. There's a lot of that sort of fruit that changes as the finish goes on. It starts off really sweet with the orangey, tangerine-y type flavour. And then you get the mango. And it's an unripe mango. It's a really fresh, sort of green mango flavour. It's not ridiculously sweet, overripe, kind of almost verging on fermenting mango. It's not that. It's the other end of the scale. And it's very pleasant. Like I say, I've still got it now from the last sip. It's a lengthy finish. It's good. Yeah, there we are. It is what it is. It is Tropical World, Tropical Smoothie IPA. That's exactly what it is. It's tropical fruit from beginning to end and everywhere in between as well. So, Tropical World from Northern Monk. What do I think of you? Would I buy you again? Well, I did buy it again. This is my third or fourth can, something like that. So yeah, it's got something I like. It's not beer though. I'm going to be honest. It's not a real beer in my sort of definition. Does it fit its own brief? It says it's tropical, pineapple and juicy. Yes. It is tropical. Yes, it is very, very juicy. But I get more of the tangerine than I do the pineapple. But I'm not going to knock them for that. You know, everyone's tongue picks up a different flavour over another. It's just how it is. So, yeah, it fits the brief in that sense. It is tropical. It is a smooth delivery. There is an element of that lactose coming through to give it that milkshake IPA kind of thing. Whatever you might want to call it, that edge. It's what I'd rush out and buy again. Well, I've bought a few, as I've said, but I haven't rushed out to get them again because because I like them big, hoppy, bitter, smashing you in the face with about as much subtlety as a freight train. It's one that I wouldn't go for on a regular basis. But it's got lots of things I like. You know, I love the fruity flavours. I love them for what they are. It's not beer, but I love it for what it is. So, I give Tropical World's Tropical Smoothie IPA by the monks from up north 3.5 out of 5 on the old Untapped score sheet, which I think is pretty decent, given that it doesn't really taste like beer. It's basically the outside of a Solero in kind of beer form. There we are. That's exactly what I think of it. It's delicious, but it's not beer. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, if you've tried Tropical Smoothie IPA, Tropical World Tropical Smoothie IPA, let me know in the comments section below. Let me know what you thought of it. Does it really taste like beer? Is it beer? Can it really be classified as beer? Should it be more of a fruit juice with a bit of alcohol in it? Who knows? But it isn't beer. Anyway, I'm waffling. Down there are some buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got like, comment, dislike and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. I'm going to go and drink the rest of this fruit juice and say this has been the beer. I've been Nick and I'll see you again soon for another video.